Hey there, gangsters. Long time no see. Pam and I are on what we're going to call a shakedown trip on a new little adventure rig that we put together. We traded in the Tacoma and got a Ford F-150 four-wheel drive, put a Wildtop Truck Cap on the back, got us a little awning, and we just got a little mattress inside of here, and trying this thing out as a little adventure rig. So far it seems like it's working pretty good. What do you think, honey?
I like it.
Yeah, seems like it's working. So this is the new little adventure rig, and we still have our new camp Tab 400. This is just kind of like a secondary, forest roads, get back in the woods a little bit further kind of rig. So because, well, we like options, don't we?
We do.
Yeah.
As many options as possible.
Yeah, we want to try and find as many ways to have fun as we can.
Yeah.
Show you Pam's cool idea that she came up with to make it so that we can get a lot of good cross breeds with this setup. She's got this little netting thing that she actually found on Amazon. I'll try and see if I can put a link to that in the...
Yeah, I think it's Cochrane brand.
Okay.
They make a lot of little camping gadgets.
Now she did do a couple little modifications to this.
Yes.
She added a couple of little extra connection points, which allow us to get it a little more snug than it came with, by default.
I added some extra ties on it.
We got some extra connection points right in the middle, basically.
Yeah, because it came with these.
Yeah, and there were 6 of them, I think, but they were kind of along the edges and not in the middle.
Right.
So she added a couple of little extra connection points on there, and we just attach it around the outside perimeter of the frame. Because this is it's an aluminum frame with stainless steel reinforcement. Not stainless steel, steel reinforcement. Yeah, these are not stainless. So, but this frame will actually hold 220 pounds dynamic and 775 pounds static. Is what it's rated for. So it's actually a pretty strong frame, even though it's a soft top. So these actually come from Australia. It's called a Wildtop, and it seems like they're actually really well built. Now it comes in a box that you got to put the thing together, but it's not a big deal. It's pretty straightforward. But she's just got some carabiners that she attaches up into these corner brackets, like so. And in the middle, she just ties off. If you can see that or not, it's just tied off to the frame, and then the middle is tied off to the frame over there as well, and then carabiners in the 4 corners. And kind of gives you a relatively bug-free zone underneath your netting there. And we'll have her get up underneath it so you can kind of see, how much room you got and whatnot.
It's 63 inches wide and 78 inches long, and I think it's It hangs down like 50 some inches.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, yeah. But you know, we haven't tried this in the heat of the summer. We probably will, and we'll let you know how well it actually works in the summer. But you know, we're thinking that if you have a night that, you know, you don't have a whole lot of expectation of rain, that you could just open it up like this and have a nice cross breeze, you know, and be pretty comfortable even in the heat of the summer. That's what we're thinking. We don't know yet, but we're going to find out.
Right.
We're going to try it out, ain't we?
We are.
That's right. All right, gangsters. So I thought I'd show you real quick a little bit about how the cooler and how we keep the cooler going and stuff, how that setup is for the food, fresh food. Here we go. All right, so what we've been doing, this is a 45 quart Iceco freezer, fridge freezer, and we got a lot of stuff in here. So, but this is the reality, you know. We're showing you the reality. So, there we go. So there we go. It's got a little light on the inside, and there's actually a basket that sits in the top here, but we don't really like this basket that sits in the top here. So we just put our stuff in this one basket, and it, you know, gives us all this extra room to put things on top. That's kind of how we do it. We just got this set in fridge mode at 34 degrees, which seems to be a pretty good temperature. Seems to keep it at a pretty good temperature. And then I'm going to show you here in a second how we keep it charged. That's what we're using to keep the cooler going. And it seems like, based upon our you know, rough field testing, is that, you know, we could probably get 2 to 3 nights without even charging this at all out of this thing. So, which would work out good for this adventure rig, because most of these adventure trips like this are only going to be like 2, 3, 4 days, you know, maybe 5 days at max. And we have it plugged into the truck's inverter right here, and it will charge at, I think it's like 180 watts. If, you know, if we have it plugged into the inverter, it'll charge at 180 watts every time we turn the truck on. So, and it really don't take very long to charge it up at that 180 watts. And I think this is like 768 watt hours or something like that. But let's see, so we've been running this all day and all night, and we still got 80%. So that should give you a pretty good idea. Now, it's not hot out. This is a time of year that is actually pretty cool. This is in March 2025. So it's really not, the temperatures are not super hot. So keeping it in here. But now I did use this down in Florida a few weeks ago, and it was pretty warm down there, and it did great there as well. So it seems to work quite well. All right, gangsters, we thought we'd share with you a quick product that we found. We bought this with our own hard-earned money. This is not a sponsored thing or anything like that, but we do really like these, so we thought we'd share them with you because, well, we think they're pretty cool.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Pam explain them.
Okay. It's a waterproof tote. What's super cool about it is you can open this side, or you could open this side, or if you want, you can just take the whole lid off.
Oh, I don't know.
If you hold your mouth just right.
Yeah.
And you can see there's a nice rubber gasket in here.
Yeah, we got like a nice seal all the way around it.
Yep, it's kind of squishy, so
yeah, a little
you know,
squishy.
It makes a good seal.
There's a little raised rib right here along the whole edge that it sits on. Yep. So it's a nice good seal, we think.
Yeah.
And they're stackable. We have 2 of them.
Yep, we have one for all of our dishes. I guess you would generally say the dishes. And then we have one for non-cold food.
Right.
And other camping supplies.
Right. So there we go. It's called a. We flipped around backwards.
I put the lid on backwards. It's called a
It's
Gregory.
Called a Gregory.
And we got it at REI.
I think it's called alpaca. A Gregory alpaca I believe, Alpaca 45. So anyway, if you're looking for a really cool, nice tote that's actually, you know, seals things in pretty good, this is a good one. It's lightweight and strong and stackable.
Right, and you can see into it.
Yes, which was another thing that we kind of liked. You can actually see what is in there, which is a plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Enjoy.